Hello to you. I'm Jesse Johnson. This is the oldest scriptures beyond science, in the beginning, before God, before eternity, before infinity. Verses 1 through 29. Verse 1, thus infinity is below, it is above, it is to the west, it is to the east, to the north, to the south. Truly, it is the universe. Verse 2, I am below, I am above, I am to the west, I am to the east, I am to the north, I am to the south. Truly, I am this universe. Verse 3, the supreme transcendental self is below, above, to the west, east, north, south. Truly, the supreme self is this whole universe. Verse 4, the one which is the unchanging ground of the phenomenal world outside cannot be logically nor illogically formulated, but only hinted at. Verse 5, whoso thus knows this is Brahman, becomes this whole universe. Even omnipower have not power to cause him to unbe, for he becomes its own supreme transcendental self. For ultimate supreme is truth. Verse 6, the body is mortal, yet suffused with the immortal incorporeal self. Verse 7, never born is he, nor dies, never did come to be, nor will ever come to be again. Unborn, eternal, absolute, true, perfect, everlasting, primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain or passes away. He does not pass away when the universe itself passes away. Verse 8, I will tell thee of thy salvation, for this is true and infallible. Verse 9, there is nor was creation nor non-creation. There is only divine modification. Beyond that is aught dimensions, zeroth dimensions many. Our universe is that. Verse 10, neither being nor non-being was, nor what is beyond. Neither death nor immortality was. There was neither eternal God nor non-eternal God. There was neither the beginning nor non-beginning. Neither existence, being, duration, nor non-existence, non-being, non-duration. There was neither darkness or light, no coming nor no non-coming. Verse 11, there was neither energy nor non-energy, nor above nor below, nor non-above nor non-below. Declare it if you know, the listener. God, Brahman, infinity, eternal, ineffable, indeterminable, they are one, not one, two or more, not two or more, not zero, is zero. Dost thou know? You, the listener and watcher. Declare then the waters, not H2O, the waters of which being and not being, simultaneous, instantaneous, spontaneous, is and is not, was and was not. There no motion nor non-motion was, nor duality nor non-duality. Verse 12, time, space, past, present, future are references of living beings made from the power of memory and is of the mind and 18 senses. The universe and supreme law governs all. Without the 18 senses, memory, and mind, what, when, why, where, how is the case? The infinite and finite meet at a common edge. Infinity extends all. Finity extends all. Verse 13, in the beginning, when time itself began, what was before? God, eternity, infinity, non-existence, not be, the none of all of those? If thou know, declare it. Declare it without words, signs, symbols, thinking, thought, feeling, memory, energy. Verse 14. Is it the highest, lowest, middlest, physical? Declare it. If you know, I shall declare something. The base 90 dimensions and its several hundreds of sub-dimensions. Declare it, if thou know. It is the world, the universe of systems and their universal and supreme laws. Declare it, if thou know all physical and all physics. Verse 15. Declare it then, the self-radiant, self-trans-existing, self-omni-supreme knower and knowing, beyond age or ageless, where words, signs, symbols, thoughts, thinking, feelings do not reach, do not apply there, wherein the whole universe obeys, of which all things and not things are based. Verse 16, what is the breath of life, of which all depends? Ask the arthrive vita. Verse 17, in the beginning, something nor nothing at all existed, nor non-existed. The Supreme Self brought forth this whole universe, and divinity carries one, that is you, beyond death, him or her, who truly knows this. Verse 18. Verse 18. From the non-real, the real came, and vice versa. From darkness came light, and vice versa. From death came immortality, and vice versa. Verse 19. That which is real God came from the emanation. In the beginning, the universe, which includes true God, was Brahman alone. In the beginning was ultimate trans self alone. The only, not one, not two or more, and not zero. Verse 20, the universe is name, form, and work. Those three processes is one, the self. The formed, the unformed is one self. The moving, the non-moving is one self. The static, the dynamic is one self. The real of the isness of the real. Verse 21. All forms from subatomic to the universe composed of universes is the supreme self. Without duality is the highest path, highest prize, highest world, highest bliss, true happiness, on which only a fraction of living beings live. Verse 22. The universe is the totality of all outsides and insides. The universe has no outside or inside, and therefore neither a within or without. Verse 23. Those who want truth only merge into the eternal flame of forever. In the beginning, this universe was not being, yet it was being also. Luminous is its name. In the beginning, the universe was be only, not being. No process, no time, no location, no moment. One only and trans one. Not one, not two or more, not zero. Verse 24. The first essential of the universe is that of real, R-E-A-L. No one speaks truth without first having understanding. Otherwise, it is not truth. For ultimate self is all beings, and all beings is self. The imperishable beyond, eternal, changeless. All things, all processes, all energy, all non-things are established and founded. Unmanifest, pervading all, untraceable. Verse 25. From eternity, a trans-zeroth dimension beyond one, beyond two or more, or zero, came the universe. The many of the one of the many. Non-becoming, non-evolving, non-developing, non-ceasing, unborn, undying, represented by living beings as motion and non-motion. The supreme trans-self alone. The only possible, the only impossible simultaneously. The possible that is impossible. The impossible that is the only possible. Verse 26. From living things with sensitivity, memory, and senses, time, space arises, and the universe is represented as colors, sounds, feelings, and all other manner of life qualities and quantities. Without this, then what? No time, no space, no motion, no representation of a universe, no events, no what, no when, no where, no why, no how, no that. Verse 27. Higher than I, the universe, eternity, infinity, there is nothing whatsoever, and none whatsoever. On I, the universe is strung. Without I, there is no here, no there, no moment, no time. Ultimate creation is impossible. Beyond the unmanifest, another unmanifest eternal. Beginningless, deathless, non-created, non-destroyable, trans-primeval, whose forms are infinite, unfathomable, indeterminable. The physical is only one field, undivided, whole, without parts, therefore uncreatable, only seemingly with parts, containing all qualities and quantities, but beyond both, containing every form and manner of omni and pan, Verse 29, whatsoever can be named, labeled, or told is not the eternal name, is not the eternal told. The unfathomable source beyond any source, that which can be named, labeled, or told is the names of the 1,000,001 things. Verse 29, in the beginning, the point time began. God, not one, not two or more, and not zero. In the beginning, God created. True creation does not exist. There is only a whole without parts, the universal omni. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. At that moment, neither something nor nothing was. And the spirit, energy, and the spirit that is God moved, infinitesimal, instantaneous, spontaneous, simultaneous. Motion is the case through representation of living things, but is not the case, but is the changing, transforming of a zeroth dimension, having no duration, no existence, yet only be without being. I want to thank everyone for sharing. I would like everyone to share this video, subscribe, and have a fine day.